Good morning to family and friends of today's graduates. Welcome to Texas A&M University Commerce and commencement exercises for the College of Business and the College of Humanities, Social Sciences, and Arts. Now, will you please rise for the academic procession?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is John Humphreys, and I'm Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs at Texas A&M University Commerce. It is my pleasure on behalf of our students, faculty, staff, alumni, and the Texas A&M University system to welcome each of you to this commencement ceremony. I extend an especially warm welcome to the families and friends of our graduates attending this important event, as well as those from around the world watching via webcast. Please remain standing and join Mr. Bryson Foster, a student who will receive his degree in music in this ceremony, as he leads us in the singing of the national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. And this isn't in the script, but great job. You have a wonderful voice. And the ceremonial mace you see on the platform is a gift from the faculty presented to the university on the occasion of its centennial in 1989. It is used in academic processions to represent the high esteem we attach to our founding values expressed by Professor Mayo more than a century ago. Ceaseless industry, fearless investigation, unfettered thought, and unselfish service to others. I would like to thank Dr. Chad King, President of the Faculty Senate, for bearing the mace. Dr. King. The earning of a college degree is a significant achievement in the life of an individual. We are pleased today to confer undergraduate degrees upon 208 students in this ceremony, 1,459 in 4 ceremonies this weekend. This commencement ceremony is also an important event in the life of the university. Of special importance to the vitality of any great university are its alumni, especially those individuals who celebrate the pursuit of excellence through their lifelong loyalty to their alma mater. Mr. Gerald Dietz, President of the Texas A&M University Commerce Alumni Association Board of Directors, is such an individual. Mr. Dietz, I invite you to bring greetings to these newest alumni of A&M Commerce on behalf of their Alumni Association.
Good morning. I am happy to welcome you to the Fellowship of Alumni who have graduated from this university in the last 125 years. Are you excited about your graduation? I know your families are. I heard them earlier. How about, are you excited about your football team? Huh? Go Lions! What a great day for you and the university. I have an ask of you. It will help the success of your university into the future. I want you to join the Alumni Association. And you can do that by completing this form that was in your alumni packet. By doing that, your first year's membership will be paid by the $10 refund. I bet you didn't even know you had a $10 refund coming, right? All right, that $10 is important to you and to the university. It's important to you, you get a very discounted rate to join the first year. And as everyone that graduates this weekend will join, we'll have $15,000 for scholarships, additional money for scholarships in 2018. So those $10 add up. We want to wish you great success as you move into the next stage of your life. If there's anything the association can do, please reach out to us. And you do that by right here. Can everybody see that? It says www.tmaucedu.com/alum. We wish you all the luck in the world. Thank you.
We thank Mr. Dietz and all of the alumni who have given so much to this university. I will now call on President Ray Keck for the introduction of our commencement speaker.
It is my privilege to introduce your commencement speaker, Mrs. C Hobart. C Hobart is a first-generation college graduate and three-time Texas A&M University Commerce graduate. She currently serves as the Vice President of the Texas A&M University Commerce Alumni Board and is the second Vice President of the Beta Lambda chapter of Delta Kappa Gamma Society International. She began her career in education at the Pleasant Grove Salvation Army as a volunteer teaching children dance, gymnastics, cheerleading, and drill team. After completing her bachelor's degree, she was instrumental in establishing and teaching a quality physical education curriculum at Sunnydale ISD. Combining her passion and her love of animals, she served as a docent in the education program at the Dallas Zoo for several years before continuing her career as an educator at Texas A&M University Commerce. She served as the Director of Educator Certification and Academic Services at A&M Commerce prior to retiring after more than 25 years. While serving as an educator, Mrs. Hobart was honored with several teaching recognitions, including Who's Who Among America's Teachers and the NISOD Excellence in Teaching Award, and an appointment to the Academy of Educator Excellence. She has also served in various leadership roles at the local and state levels of the Texas Association of Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance, and the Delta Kappa Gamma Society International. Please join me in welcoming our alumna, Ms. C Hobart.
It is certainly an exciting day to be a Lion. And as a Lion, we can say we've truly traveled the road from grit to greatness. When Dr. Keck asked if I would share some highlights of our university's very modest beginnings, I felt both thrilled and terrified. I sought and received words of great wisdom that encouraged my thrill and calmed my terror. Well, somewhat. However, the words I took to heart were received from the wife of my friend, Gerald Dietz, president of our Alumni Board of Directors, whom you heard speak a few minutes ago. Ida, who is in her career, has spoken many times before very large crowds, looked at me, tilted her head, smiled, and calmly said, "You know, Jency, no one's going to be listening to what you say. The graduates are just waiting for you to finish as quickly as you can so they can receive their diplomas. And the guests, well, they're just there to see their graduates and watch them walk across the stage and receive their diplomas." So with that in mind, I figure the only way you'll really remember me is if I mess up really bad. So while I'm truly honored to share this moment with you, I also hope not to be too memorable as we celebrate you and your academic achievements thus far. Over the years, I've served as a pageant judge, and I always looked forward to the individual interviews and one question, the responses that I would get to that question. If you could spend the day with anyone, alive or deceased, who would that person be? Well, I thought how remarkable it would be if President Mayo, founder and first president of our university, could attend commencement and tour the campus he founded in Commerce, September the 3rd, 1894. Many of us are unaware of the legacy we inherited when William L. Mayo, a young man of 28 with a big dream, founded East Texas Normal College in 1889, first located in Cooper. Now, I remember what I was doing when I was 28, and it was not founding a college. While we have experienced 5 name changes, we've never faltered from President Mayo's creed of ceaseless industry, fearless investigation, unfettered thought, and unselfish service to others. You may be surprised to know there were many normal colleges being established in the early 1900s. And by the way, a normal college is another word for teacher's college. There was a normal college established in Bonham, Campbell, Greenville, and Sulphur Springs, just to name a few. But Professor Mayo's creed became the unwavering goal for East Texas Normal College and has been instrumental in the long history of our university's survival. So let us begin our tour in this rather large facility resembling an airplane hangar. It's known as the Fieldhouse. Construction of the Fieldhouse in the stadium began as an idea of the Ex-Students Association in the fall of 1945, honoring the 78 alumni who fought and died in World War II. I have a feeling President Mayo would be overwhelmed as he joined our ceremony honoring a total of 1,459 graduates who will receive diplomas this fall. In addition to the classrooms, offices, the Thrower Center for Student Athletic Success, the athletic training rooms, the physiology lab, and much more, the Fieldhouse is home to our many very successful athletic teams. President Mayo's extracurricular activities at East Texas Normal College consisted of a few literary clubs and intramural sports in baseball and basketball. President Mayo, it seems, was very hostile to football, objecting largely on the grounds that the sport was much too violent and dangerous. When his son, Marion, requested his father's support to begin a football program, President Mayo threatened that he would kick the first football that is brought on this campus off and the man who brings it. Little did he know it would be his son, but he didn't kick him off. Marion quietly organized a motley crew of players from the college and from Commerce High School. The team practiced off campus and played 3 games their first season. The highlight was a tied score with Southern Methodist University. Of course, SMU was also on their first season and had lost to Rice University 147 points to 0 a couple of weeks before. But the next year brought more wins and excitement for the campus, and President Mayo finally became an ardent fan of Lion football. With humble beginnings, Lion football has grown into the championship program with a 1972 NAIA National Championship, 3 back-to-back Lone Star Conference championships, and will play West Florida this evening in the NCAA Division II Football Championship in Kansas City. Go Lions. I have a feeling President Mayo would throw his hat in the air one more time with the 14 intercollegiate sports teams that we have now. And by the way, they have an accumulative grade point average of 3.119. And the 150 student clubs and organizations we have today. I imagine President Mayo would be in awe at the massive parking lots built to accommodate the cars of the faculty, staff, and students, considering 4 faculty members and 35 students began at East Texas Normal College in 1894. Most of the students had an 8th grade education and arrived by train or a horse-drawn buggy. The student growth steadily increased to 212 in 1897, and now 12,651 students in the fall of 2017. Professor Mayo would be astonished at the numerous colleges and departments offering 144 areas of study when there were only 9 subjects taught when they began in the rented store where Professor Mayo and 3 additional faculty members began teaching after moving the campus from Cooper to Commerce and awaiting the first building to be built. Now, anyone who chooses a career in education would feel overwhelmed if assigned to prepare and teach multiple subjects. But in Mayo's college, it was the expected. Professor Mayo himself taught Latin, Greek, German, civics, history, and pedagogy. Faculty, how is that for a course load? Professor Mayo might laugh or possibly faint when comparing the tuition students pay today to the $4 of tuition and $8.10 room and board students paid per month at East Texas Normal College. Even though the tuition and room and board seems rather minuscule today, Students still struggled to attend college. So Professor Mayo had a credit system allowing students to attend free with a promise to pay when they got out and made some money. Think that would go over today? I wonder what he would think about how many years it takes to pay off those student loans. How many of you remember move-in day? Your first experience with campus housing? What, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago? Yes, parents, some students actually do graduate in 4 years. But many faculty and staff and administrators were there to greet you and help you carry your things to your dorm room. Professor Mayo, though, may have originated the original idea of move-in day. After a long and strenuous day of tending to college duties, President Mayo would take a lantern, hang it on the wall, and begin to hang shiplap and canvas in a new dorm room to make it ready for the 2 incoming students the following day. Dr. Keck, would you like another responsibility? And speaking of dorm rooms, some of you may have thought your dorm room was a little primitive. It lacked luster and style. Had you lived in the first dormitory built where the Chi Omega house is today, you would be very grateful to learn you would have running water and indoor plumbing. However, the building had no electricity, and you would be responsible for obtaining wood for the stove in your room. But at least you didn't have to cut the wood, because there was a college woodpile. Now, had you lived in the second dormitory built, which was actually furnished by the very generous people of Commerce, you would be living in a state-of-the-art dorm room, because you would have electricity for just 25 cents a month. Perhaps today's dorm rooms aren't so primitive after all. The citizens of Commerce, friends, and alumni have been instrumental in the success and the feel of family at our university since its founding. As we continue our tour of the campus, I believe Professor Mayo's heart would be touched with great pride and a sense of joyful sorrow as he gazed at the beautiful bronze lioness with her cubs. The sculpture known as The Teacher is located in Rachel's Garden across from where we entered the Fieldhouse today, and commemorates the memory of 2 A&M Commerce teacher education students. Funding was provided by the family, the university family, alumni, and friends. As we walk about our campus, President Mayo would experience true lion pride as he stood before another beautiful bronze lion statue standing guard in front of the Sam Rayburn Center. The center was named after our alumnus, Sam Rayburn, a 1903 graduate, politician, and Speaker of the House for 17 years. The bronze lion is another gift provided by alumni and the undergraduate chapter members of Gamma Upsilon chapter of Kappa Delta. I trust Professor Mayo would quickly recognize the strong bond alumni have for their beloved university as he entered the Alumni Center and walked through the beautiful brick garden. 2 more projects sponsored by East Texas State University alumni and Texas A&M University Commerce alumni. Professor Mayo would see an exquisite rose garden and the stunning Heritage House built after the 1927 legislature finally approved a bill granting $15,000 to build that beautiful home. Today, President Keck and the First Lady have brought new life to the old president's home as they graciously and always welcome the university family, including students, alumni, friends, and guests, to visit. Having made a quick loop of the campus, we're now standing at the beautiful Mayo gravesite, located just across from the Honors College and built by alumni and friends. Texas A&M University Commerce is one of only a few universities that has its founding father buried on its ground. It is interesting to note that President Mayo made a rather uncanny remark while peering out of his office window in the old main building. He stated he would like that site to be his final resting place. This sacred ground became President Mayo's final resting place March the 17th, 1917, at the young age of 55. Now, 55 may not sound very young right now to some of you, but it will become younger every year. Without a doubt, Professor Mayo would recognize the principles he believed in 128 years ago are alive and well at A&M Commerce. When one walks our campus, it's easy to see ceaseless industry, fearless investigation, unfettered thought, and unselfish service to others in motion. Through the many gifts from alumni and friends, the state-of-the-art science building, the planetarium, the music building, equestrian center, the nursing and health science building currently being built, just to name a few, along with programs, degrees, multiple campus locations and partnerships, international study, campus diversity, and the newly proposed buildings, we honor the legacy of a 28-year-old man with a dream that is a reality continuing to be built upon throughout the hallowed grounds of East Texas Normal College. Learning a little of the legacy each of you will take with you as you receive your diploma, I hope you will accept the challenge of honoring the rich history you have inherited as an alumnus of A&M Commerce. President Mayo faced many challenges and setbacks, but he never gave up. He lived by his creed throughout his lifetime. Each of you can do the same in your own unique way, making a difference and leaving this world a better place because you were here. In the words of Mary Oliver's poem, Summer Day, doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? You are, you were, you will always be a proud Texas A&M University Commerce Lion. Congratulations and go Lions. Thank you.
Thank you, Jency. All of us at this university are uniquely empowered to dream and to act because of the story of our founder. There is no other figure in higher education in Texas quite like William Leonidas Mayo. Thank you for bringing him back into the center of our thinking and as an inspiration for all that we do and we say.
This graduating class includes some students who merit special recognition. First, students graduating with academic distinction. The three levels of distinction are summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. The level of attainment is determined by the student's grade point average. The names of these students and the levels of distinction are noted in your commencement program. Medallions noting the levels of distinction are also worn today by these outstanding students. Would these graduates please rise so that we may recognize you for your achievements? Congratulations to all of you. Thank you. A&M Commerce is committed to serving our military and veteran students as well. We are fortunate to have a special group of students in this graduating class whom we would like to commend for their service to our country. Would our military and veteran graduating students please stand and be recognized? Please note that these graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords designating their service to our country. And we would also ask that any active duty military and veterans in the audience and among our faculty and staff stand so that we may also recognize you. Thank you for serving our country so nobly and so well. We're especially honored that so many family, friends, and special guests can be with us today to help celebrate our pride in our graduates. Many of you I know will want a permanent record of this event, but for safety reasons and as a courtesy to those around you, we request that you refrain from leaving your seats to take pictures during the actual ceremony. A professional photographer is on hand here at the front and will photograph the conferring of each graduate's degree. I now ask that President Ray Keck return to the podium for the conferral of degrees.
Dr. Shannon Gibson, the Dean of the College of Business, will present the candidates for degrees from that college.
Will candidates for degrees in the College of Business please rise? President Keck, these candidates for degrees in the College of Business have met all the requirements for graduation from Texas A&M University Commerce. Therefore, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Business, I proudly recommend that the degrees now be conferred.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, the Board of Regents, and the Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System, I hereby confer upon each of you the particular degree to which you are entitled, with all the honors, rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations. I now ask Dr. Salvatore Attardo, Dean of the College of Humanities, Social Sciences, and Arts, to present the candidates for degrees from that college. Dr. Attardo.
Will candidates for degrees in the College of Humanities, Social Sciences, and Arts please rise? President Keck, these candidates for degrees in the College of Humanities, Social Sciences, and Arts have met all the requirements for graduation from Texas A&M University Commerce. Therefore, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Humanities, Social Sciences, and Arts, I proudly recommend that the degrees now be conferred.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Texas, the Board of Regents, and the Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled, with all the honors, rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
All candidates from both colleges, please proceed to the platform to receive your degree from President Keck.
From the College of Business, Brittany Barney Burns, summa cum laude.
Kathy Morton Armstrong, magna cum laude.
Megan Nicole Belcher.
Jessica Ann Bass, magna cum laude.
Maricruz Berry, cum laude.
Bryce Daniel Bernyard.
Joseph Sean Brown.
Alex J. Buchanan.
Richard D. Callentine.
Duke, magna cum laude.
Karina Diaz, magna cum laude.
Inyor Figueroa.
Ronald Alvin Dunn, magna cum laude.
Rachel Gabrielle Freeman, cum laude.
Christopher Roy Mulagil.
Maria Delia Alma Leslie Gabarnar, magna cum laude.
Caitlin K. Francis.
Andrea L. Griggs.
Christopher Graves, summa cum laude.
Iris Lisbeth Gutierrez, cum laude.
Hayden Green.
Olegario M. Gutierrez.
Rebecca Lorena Guerra.
Alyssa May Hayden.
Nicole Hargrove, magna cum laude.
Tanner Lyle Holder, magna cum laude.
Scott Hollis.
Begun Hayun.
Raphael Jacome, magna cum laude.
Justin James.
Stuart Riley James, cum laude.
Bongjung Kim.
Benjamin Levi Long.
Ruby Siniceros Livia.
Brianna M. Ross, cum laude.
Corbin C. Lopes.
Melanie May, cum laude.
Donicia Renee Lewis.
Simret Mengistu.
Laura Alejandra Martinez, magna cum laude.
Albert Miles.
Isaiah McPhail.
Aaron Money.
Ladarian M. Meredith.
Kayla Morgan.
Josephine Pacina Minervini.
Cassandra Lynn, cum laude.
Leslie Ann Morrison.
Terica Lynn Phillips.
Joan Patterson, cum laude.
Jeremy Ross Presley, magna cum laude.
Anthony Richard Perron.
Sydney Reyes.
Turner R. Poole, summa cum laude.
Brandy Nicole Robertson.
Ambrisha S. Record.
Julian Adolfo Rodriguez, summa cum laude.
Kavana J. Robinson.
Austin Lee Rose.
Jonathan R. Rosenbaum.
Julio Cesar Salas Cervantes.
Amanda Swaim Rush, cum laude.
Romy Arturo Susanaga.
Baldamo James Sandoval.
Kay Marie Taylor.
Ryan Michael Smith.
Antoinette Theus.
Patrick B. Taylor Jr.
Ashley Renee Washburn.
Kari Raylan Tucker. Roderick M. Wiltz.
And now for the College of Humanities, Social Sciences, and Arts. Audrey P. Anderson, summa cum laude. The diploma will be presented by her father, Mr. Jim Anderson, Senior Lecturer, Department of Theater.
Brandon Dean Bailey.
Sierra Lynn Abbott.
Alexandria Bliss.
Brandon Michael Akers.
Micah Wayne Booker, magna cum laude.
Benton Lee Austin.
Nicole Rayola Brown Matias.
Shantaria Baspid.
Andrew James Kaysen.
Chantel Blair.
Felipe Jesus Tamaro. Alejandro Cifuentes, cum laude, posthumous degree. The diploma will be accepted by his cousin, Felipe Tamaro.
Rebecca Christine Bowling.
Hannah Jules Clark.
Jamie Brown.
Jordan K. Connor.
Brianna Sinclair Burkhalter.
Tanya Lynn Del Rio.
Kaylin Renee Castleman.
Christina Depew, summa cum laude.
Gabriel Thomas Coleman.
Mackenzie C. Douglas, cum laude.
Rebecca Lynn Davidson, summa cum laude.
Caitlin C. Etzel.
Morgan Elizabeth Duvall.
Andrea Espinoza.
Felipe Dezul.
Paul A. Fiducia.
Cotisha Ellis.
Jessica Flores.
Lisa Farquhar.
Aminta Fuentes, summa cum laude. The diploma will be presented by her husband, Dr. Fred Fuentes, Assistant Dean of Hispanic Outreach.
Jordan R. Ferguson.
Stephen Chase Gallops.
Bryson Deontay Foster.
Christian Alexander Guillen.
Amanda Nicole Ford.
Shamari Harris.
Javier Garcia Aguirre, cum laude.
Alex M. Howley, summa cum laude.
Stanley Deandra Gilliam.
Angel F. Hassel.
Aaron Greer, cum laude.
Mia Z. Johnson.
Kyle Douglas Hall.
Congratulations. Keisha Day King.
Kara Estal Holland.
Laura Elizabeth Lansom.
Sharana R. Hunter, cum laude.
Brian Alexis Maldonado Meza, cum laude.
Christian Scribbs Johnson.
Sarah Elizabeth Mason.
K. Anthony D. Jones.
Anna Caroline McSwain, summa cum laude.
Gary Wayne Lazard Jr.
Cristina Mendez Flores.
Vanessa Lopez.
Misty C. Nance.
Amber Martell.
Carmen Sierra Ponder.
Fatia Darfay McCarter.
Haley Ashlyn Rice, summa cum laude.
Alex Christopher McCarthy, cum laude.
Broderick K. Scott II.
Stephanie McGuire.
Marissa R. Shelby.
Colby Sinclair Mishak.
Jalyn Ashley Sneed.
Madeline Curry Oaks, cum laude.
Olivia Diane Sweeney, magna cum laude.
Parker Francis Page.
Claire Tristan Wageman.
Howard Leonzo Pearson Jr.
Derek Walker, summa cum laude.
Danielle Anise Poole.
Ayana Tamara Whitebear.
Jenna Renee Robertson, cum laude.
Caitlin Michelle Wilson.
Ezekiel Sandoval Jr.
Lori Elaine Wizakowski.
Capricia Jarde Shaw.
Ashlyn Renee Woods.
Armani Smith. Catherine Elizabeth Smith, cum laude. Jeremy Blake Swanson. Erin Haley Wageman. Jennifer Lynn Walker, summa cum laude. Nadia Melissa Winkler. Imagine Labrielle Wofford. Paige Alexandria Young.
Students, family, and friends, please join me in thanking and congratulating the faculty and the staff of Texas A&M University Commerce. These are the people who taught you, who mentored you, who looked after you, who scolded you when they needed to, who told you you could do it, and who led you to this point, and will continue your friends and mentors throughout your life. To the faculty and staff of this university, thank you. Contrary to what you hear, outside this university, life is no more daunting or complex than it has ever been. All writing, especially the ancient authors, record the same dizzying oppositions: cruelty and compassion, greed and liberality, hatred and love, foolishness and wisdom, pride and humility, mercy and justice. What is different, what is new, is a nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men and all women are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thomas Jefferson defined that nation. George Washington fought to bring it to life. Abraham Lincoln preserved it. Harriet Tubman risked her life to free brothers and sisters. Rosa Parks and Cesar Chavez spoke for millions when they said, "Enough, si se puede." Eleanor Roosevelt joined ideal in action, and Martin Luther King Jr. led us to a divine light in a broken world. This is the American story, now given, graduates, into your hands. As you go out of this place into this beautiful East Texas morning, you carry with you all the wisdom and strength and hope of Professor Mayo's college and his legacy. It is now your turn to lead, to live, and to love. May it be said of you, we are blessed that he is with us. We are better people because she passed this way. Now, please join me in thanking the Texas A&M Commerce Ceremonial Brass who provided the music for today's. The brass ensemble will accompany us as we sing the Alma Mater, led by Mr. Alex McCarthy, a student who just received his degree in music. The words of the Alma Mater are printed on the back of the program and also inside the graduate's diploma covers. At the conclusion of the Alma Mater, we ask that you remain standing until the procession has exited this facility, and we ask that graduates and faculty continue the recessional march until you reach the doors. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. McCarthy.